Shalom to the nation of Israel, starting off with the hopeful elect. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And peace and salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scattered worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in, day out. Once again, I'm Brother Shaquat Gabar, coming at you with another quick lesson. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or the videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the scriptures. Okay? And basically, I'm just going to get into a quick lesson touching on Amos 8 and 11 when it comes to the famine of the word. Okay, because we coming to the time of the famine of the word. Because as we know, Esau Edom, the so-called white race, ready to come with censorship. Okay, when it comes to the internet. Okay, and through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has set up the prophets to go out there on the highways and byways, and this word being pushed as well by the way of the internet. Okay, when it comes to this word being teach. Okay, but when it comes to majority of our people, and when it comes to Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, this word being presented to them, but they scoff, they scorn, they make mockery. Okay, to the point that eventually the Lord gonna bring judgment upon them. Okay, especially when the Lord remove His men off the highways and byways and His word off the internet. Okay, but us that's in the faith, okay, us to the hopeful elect, we know the times that we living in, man. Okay, when it comes to majority of our people that come against the truth. I'm gonna start off with Amos 8 and 11. It said, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." And that's coming the time now, okay, when Lord remove His prophets, okay, off the highways and byways, and His word off the internet, which is going to lead to the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. For you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, does not take heed, man. Okay? And we coming to the time of the Lord about to bring great destruction, especially to this place of America. Okay? Which this place of America known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. And eventually this place, America, going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire, missiles. Okay? And the chariots, okay, what the world call UFOs, according to the scriptures. Okay, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, bringing fire as well when it comes to the chariots. Okay? When it comes to concentrated laser beams, okay, Yahweh Shai gonna bring at the peak of the Third World War. Okay? We in the time of prophecy, man. Okay? When leading to Yahweh Shai's second coming and the kingdom of Israel being established. Okay, starting with the elect. Okay? Well, prior to that, okay, the Lord have His men on the highways and byways and His word being pushed. Okay? When it comes to the World Wide Web of viral, when it comes to this word being taught. Okay? So ain't gonna be no excuse, man. Okay? And it says on Amos chapter 8, verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but they shall not find it. Okay, when it comes to majority of our people. Okay, when it comes to the non-believers, because eventually the elect go seek the word of Yahweh Shema Shai in this time and understand the true prophets and this word being taught. Okay, so that is going to be sealed. Okay, but when it comes to the 2/3 of our people at this time, hey, Lord gonna destroy them. Okay, starting with them not believing. Okay, when it comes to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai being presented to them. Okay, let's get this. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. And it says, "Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." Hey, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is near by the way of the prophets. Okay, so this is the time now to seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, before the famine of the word, man. Okay, because we come into the times when all hell about to break loose, man. Okay, let's get this. But at this time, they misuse the prophets. Okay, when it comes to the words of the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Let's get on. And I'm just going through the spirit. Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. And it said, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers." Okay, the messengers represent the prophets. Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, had his word being presented. Okay, to you tribes, man. Okay, when it comes to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, you Israelites. Raising up B times and sinning. Yeah, raising up B times. Okay, right before all hell break loose. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay, set up his prophets in the flesh. Okay, to teach this word, man, through the spirit of the Lord. Okay, and once again, the only ones that's going to be delivered is the elect of the nation of Israel. Because at this time, 2/3 of our people, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, gonna be cut off and judged due to their non-belief. Okay, and when it comes to them not believing in the prophets or the prophecies or the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay, it said, raising up B times and sinning, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Okay, Israel. Okay, but they mocked the messengers. Okay, okay, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay, or the messengers of God. Okay, which we know the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son in the Hebrew is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And to despise his words and misuse his prophets until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai arose against his people till there was no remedy. Okay, so becoming the time of great judgment, man. Okay, but they heard the word, man. So let's get this. And I'll probably get ready to close because I don't want to make this video too long. Or Romans 10 and 17. And it says, so then faith come by hearing, and the hearing of the words of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai. Okay, by the way of the prophets on the highways and byways, and his word being pushed by the way of the internet. Okay, but I say, had they not heard? Yes, verily, they sound went into all the earth, and their words are to the ends of the world by the way of the internet. Okay? And the Lord sent unto the prophets to teach this word. Okay? So majority of our people, they heard, okay, the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? That's bringing this place down, man. Okay? This place about already over with, man. Okay? Through the Spirit. Okay? Just a couple of more prophecies. Okay? Of course, we come into the time of martial law, concentration camps, all hell breaking loose. Okay? The time of the Third World War. Okay? World War III. Okay? But mainly, also as well, the key prophecy is the RFID microchip being implemented. Okay? When it comes to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Okay? And those of our people that take the RFID microchip, when it comes to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, when it comes to the RFID microchip, that's gonna replace the physical dollar. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed by the way of the missiles and the chariots bringing fire. Okay, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. Okay, and so we at that appointed time, man. Okay, for you tribes, man. When all hell about to break loose. Let me see. So that's it. That's it. I just want to make a quick video through the Spirit, and I pray that this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Lord willing. Shalom to the hopeful. Shalom.